Howdy, howdy, everybody. How is everyone doing on this wonderful Sunday morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it might be for you guys? It's a morning for me, I guess. It's a pretty good morning. I think my kids are both finally not sick. It's fantastic. I'm also so much better than I was yesterday. I'm still coughing quite a bit, and the act of going up and down the stairs still feels like I'm being stabbed through both lungs and the chest. But I feel better, except for the walking part, I guess. I'm still coughing a little bit, but the coughs feel productive. Every time I cough, I get a little clearer. Now it goes back, but I think I'm finally on the mend, hopefully. Got my coffee in hand and pretty much no motivation or desire to do much of anything, so I decided I was going to stream anyway. So I figured I'm not going to use that as an excuse to not do it. And the coffee is warm. Actually, the coffee's hot. It burns, but it's a good kind of burn. All right, so what am I going to do today? I'm going to keep working on this game. I finished yesterday. I was kind of messing around with trying to fix those sprite sheets, and I need to do that so I can start adding some content to the main levels of the game. So that's kind of what I'm going to work on. I'm kind of in that boat of just got to keep kind of chugging away and see where things sit and see how we can add some content to it so I make the game, you know, playable with a goal, and hopefully come up with a list of things that still need to happen, and we'll see. Like I said, this has always been a test game, so it's never meant to be a polished, you know, ready to be purchased by the masses game, and I'm still gonna kind of keep it as that, but I kind of want to see it through to an end, so it's something that's playable, can get to an end, and that's it before I move on to something different. I've got some ideas for a new game, or a couple of new games I want to try. I'm gonna try to work those out in my head. Yeah, so anyway, I gotta blow my nose now because I started talking. Of course, everything got loose and I coughed, so give me a moment. All right. So, yes. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Yeah, my end goal here is to get this under my belt, call it a win so I can move on. And I'm hoping I can just knock out something relatively quickly. I know that doing this has always been a struggle because I'm constantly trying to learn new things. But we'll kind of see. The problem is what I was thinking about doing for my next game. I don't know if using it in Godot is going to be the right choice or not. I haven't worked through the whole design of it yet. I'm going to try to do a better job of designing it all up front instead of doing it on the fly like I have been doing. But we'll kind of see how that goes. I'm trying to learn how to use Godot. Or not Godot. GIMP. I'm trying to learn how to use GIMP this morning. And it's actually going pretty well. Because I think I'm gonna try to... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted at all. So I've got that. Can I reshape that? Can you reshape a selection? That's really what I want to do, is I want to reshape. Selection, GIMP. Into GIMP. Place a mouse pointer, you want to handle it, and then click and drag to the desired location. To resize in one direction, use the middle handles. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, that's just moving. Move a selection using Shift Alt. Well, I'm finding some stuff about moving a selection with a copy. I don't care about that. Moving and using other selection tools. The other selection tools, free select, fuzzy select, can have no handles. That's what I did to get all of this. It's plus Control Alt or Shift Alt keys and then use click drag. No. I mean, I guess I could do this. That actually won't be too bad. If I just did that, it just rounds it off. It's not going through the center, but it's going from center to center. I like that. Excuse me. So let's go File, Export. As, what is this one called? This one's top right. I'll call it top right short. Now see if I can figure out what I just did so I can do it again. And top left. Oh, it doesn't keep the... Did I do Control Alt? Oh yeah, yep, oops. Alright, first thing I gotta do is I gotta add a couple of guides. That's how I know it's in the center. There we go. Oh, look at this. I am a photoshopping master today. Couldn't have figured that out yesterday to save my life. Short. Oh. Bottom right. Let's insert my guide. Apparently I don't know the difference between horizontal and vertical. Don't tell anybody. Short. Horizontal. Okay, this is starting to feel really good. And now we're gonna say short. Now let's go and see. Let's see if my Notion has anything in here about image magic. Nope, I didn't put notes in there. Of course I didn't. Why would I do that? What am I looking at? I need to go to downloads, images. There we go, images. Crap, okay. Oh, I still have Docker running with my stuff from the other day running. I've done so many things in Terminal, I doubt I'm ever going to find the image magic stuff again. Because I figured it out. I wasn't going to need it again. I always do stupid things like that. Oh, magic. I think that's it. That's the command I use. I'm inside here. I have terrain. These are the old ones. I'm actually going to create a directory here. Call it archive. And I'm going to take the 4 corners and put them in the archive. And I'm also going to take the test.png file, because that is, yeah, that's that file right there. I'm going to put that there too, because I don't want to lose that. And then I'm going to open a new terminal window, because my history is in the right spot, so I'm going to do it from here. Or I'm going to try to. And I'm going to say magic montage terrain star.png geometry 390 plus 0 test.png. Unable to open. Oh, shoot. So now I should have a new test.png. Well, I've got a bad image. Look at that. I got some extra residue. Okay, so let's look at some of these. I screwed something up. Oh, yeah. And horizontal, vertical. Let's actually open up these. Okay, so bottom left short has something in the bottom right. We'll just take my eraser. Now we'll export it again. Okay, that one's clear. That one's clear. This one has some stuff on the top and the right. Top right corner. What? The image's alpha layer is locked. What? The active layer's alpha channel is locked. How do I undo that? Excuse me. What? How do I undo that? All right. The active layers alpha channel is locked. Gimp. Gimps. There we go. There we go. Sipping away. Whoa, I've got a kid with a popsicle already. Hang on. Okay, so I was wrong. I still have a kid with a fever. Just one, though. But you're looking a lot better, so. Did you check your temperature when you got up? No? You just know you have a fever? Yeah. What? Well, you're downstairs now. Just not far enough downstairs. Or too far downstairs, sorry. Is that the splash? Yeah, there we go. That's the words. No. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely too early for a root beer popsicle. Top right still has...
What are you doing?
I'm working on my game. I'm actually editing some images for my game. That's bottom left. No. Top right, here we go. Ah! This one's locked too? There we go. See if we can get this all edited up. Export. Okay, top right corner short still has some stuff in it. It's just top right corner, right? Yeah. Top and right, okay. Unless I'm not erasing when I'm outside of the box. What's my opinion about the effect Devon AI will have on development? Can it take over the software development? No, I don't think AI will ever really take over development. I think the problem The advantage and the problem of AI is, the advantage is it has to learn from somewhere, so it has to read in code. And so as a result, today AI is really good. It does really good meaning it's pretty good to generate code, but it's never 100% right. It's always about 85 to 90% correct, unless what you're asking it to do is extremely simple. And the reason I don't think it's going to get much better is because it's got to use code from somewhere to train, and people don't write great code all the time. So it's never going to have 100% correct data set. And there's going to be so many people that use AI to write their code that just take it as is and don't modify it, that it's going to get added to the public data sets like on GitHub. And I think ultimately that's going to cause AI to be less good at writing code, because it's going to look at code that it wrote and it's going to write code based on code that it wrote, which already isn't as good. And it's never going to be a 100% carbon copy of what it ingests, because it tries to modify it. So you kind of get into that situation of you're making a copy of a copy of a copy, and eventually it will go downhill a little bit until there's some kind of a reset. So I don't think it could ever truly replace software development. I use it to improve my development, in the sense that I only send it the really simple stuff that needs to be developed. So like a great example is I was writing an app that I needed to ingest some files, and I'm like, I know how to write code to open and read files from a computer and do stuff with it, but going through the process of writing it and testing it and getting all of the gotchas takes time. So I had AI generate the basic read in the file content, and then I modified it to be specific and better from that. So it's, it shaves a couple hours off my development time, but it didn't replace me having to still write that code. So I don't think that it will ever replace software developers as developers. I think it'll just make them be able to do more, because they don't have to spend as much time on the basics, I guess. Yeah. Now, I think the problem is you're going to get a lot of junior developers that don't learn the basics because they're using AI to do it. And I think that's going to make software developers tend to want to decline. So I think it's important for senior developers that have not, weren't brought up using and playing around with AI, need to emphasize that even as a developer, you can't use AI as an end-all be-all tool, because it's not correct. You have to understand what it's doing. And I think that's the key, is if you're using AI, you have to understand the code that it's writing, because you have to be able to check it and make sure that it's valid. Because it can't truly think for itself, so it can't determine where its mistakes are, I guess, is what I'm trying to get to. Okay, this piece of it's still right there. What is happening? Oh, we got an extra layer here that's no longer necessary. Well, floating selection is active. Well, then just unselect it. So I hope that answers your question, Joker. Cannot select an item while a floating selection is still active. Well, how do I make it unactive? Maybe I'll just do this one all over again. We're just gonna close that one. Discard those changes. Excuse me. Horizontal. Vertical. There we go. There. This one's going to be a lot cleaner, I think, anyway. Export as terrain, top right. It is top right, sure. There we go. Now let's take a look and see if that image looks better. Hey, I think it looks better. Yeah, that's a smudge on my screen. All right, now let's go. So why did it arrange things like that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that's actually all right. Excuse me. Yes. Yep. I'm working on building some walls. Well, they're just parts of it. So I've done that. Now I think what I'm gonna need to do. So I still have some lines here that are a little concerning on the straights. So we'll just try it and see what it looks like, I guess. Did I ever open it? I did not. Should have done this before I started because it's going to take a while.
What is that?
It's the start of my logo. Huh? That's just the default screen. It's trying to load up the game.
Oh.
Got my side commentator over here. It's just someone who's talking on the side. Oh, there we go. All right. Good morning, TB. How are you doing? Feeling better today? Let's see. I need to check out. Oh, I didn't actually do anything about it. Much better. Good. Yeah, same here. I'm still coughing a little bit. I'm not quite as bad as I was, but I'm getting there. Yeah, it is.
The honey medicine is disgusting.
Yeah. Family's doing a lot better. My youngest, his fever broke, but he's also a day ahead. My oldest is actually sitting here on the floor having a popsicle and watching. But she still has a slight fever. Hopefully it'll wrap up today so they can still go back to school tomorrow. But you're going to miss softball practice today, unfortunately.
Wait, is it practice or is it pitch clinic and practice?
Well, there was pitch clinic for sure today. I don't know if you have practice. I'll have to take a look.
I probably don't have practice.
I think you did. Yeah, you had. It was practice, indoor practice, and pitching clinic. So you're missing both.
Mom said I
Oh, maybe not. You may not. Yeah, if you have a fever still today, yeah, you won't go to school.
yesterday, like 2 more degrees and I had to go to the emergency room.
Yeah. Oh, what happened? Did I run it? I must have run it from a different one. Now I gotta go all the way back to my history.
It sucks that most of the flavor is gone.
It happens. Oops. There we go. That's what I want. I need to run magic. Unable to open image. Draw.
One thing I hate about being sick. When you need to fall asleep, you can't fall asleep. That sucks.
Yep, you're right. That's weird. So my history, it messes with my history. I should just copy and paste these into a notepad. That's what I should do. But yeah, overall, everyone's starting to get better. Just dealing with the after effects of being sick for multiple days.
Oh, Dad.
Yes.
Daddy has the flu.
Who does? Yeah. I
Go to the hospital Friday.
Yeah, you told me that. I'm glad we didn't have to deal with the flu. I'm glad it was just this whatever this is that we have.
Well, everyone's going to.
Yeah, well, hopefully we dodge that. Hopefully.
Because Kenzie has had the flu 3 times.
Yeah. This is actually the command that I want to run. I screwed it up. That's why. Crap.
Ew. Said how the popsicle tastes like wood. And the popsicle stick.
Why is it doing
I fell
this?
asleep. Ow.
Oh, it's because I'm copying it, I think. Oh, poop. And then this did that, so that added that to the list. Now, did that create a results file? Or did it fail? I think it failed. Non-conforming drawing primitive definition, X1. Oh, because it's not X, that's an old version. I remember that now. I do remember things. Even better when I actually write them down like I should. There we go. Now I've got a result with... Oh. Why is it so... It's... What? That's gross. So now... I need to add the fuzz, flood fill. Let's try this one. Well, now it's just completely empty.
Oh, Dad.
What?
Jacob was out sick for a week and a half.
Yeah?
He had a lot of work. One thing is so the test.
Yep, you're gonna have to retake all those.
We're gonna have to retake it.
Or take it, yeah.
But I missed Fitness Friday, which is fun. And then probably not gonna go to the prom. I'll have to do PE.
So it looks like I just played with the fuzz until I got a happy medium. Which it looks like might have been 50%. Seriously, kid?
What?
You want everybody in the world to hear that?
It's not every single person.
No, but it's going to be on the internet forever.
No one's ever gonna know.
See? He heard it. He heard it. He heard you fart on camera.
Hey! Shush.
Don't tell me to shush. It was your butt.
Hey, at least no one actually knows me.
They might. You might become famous. You might be like a famous actress someday, which I hope you are, because I'm going to need your money to retire.
Excuse me?
And then I'll be able to pull up this video of you farting on Twitch at the age of good old, well, I don't know, 6.5?
10.5.
10.5, I know.
I'm not 6.
I know. Alright, so there's the result. Now let's give this a name. We're gonna call it this. We're gonna call it this 2. Do I want to call it 2? I think I'm gonna call it that. I'm gonna try something. Gonna play a game. Oops. What? What?
Did you stream yesterday?
I did.
Because I checked my phone and it said you had a video, but it said you had streamed 2 days ago.
No, I did yesterday too.
I know. Weird.
Alright, now let's see if I can break something. So do I have to come here and go to tile map and because it's already got that one, but that's the old one.
Yeah.
What?
Why did you say?
Because I need you to be rich so I can retire and
Why do you need money to retire?
well, because you got to live because when you retire you don't work anymore.
You need my money?
Well, not all of it, just some of it. If you become a rich famous actress, you're going to have so much money it won't matter. Oh, I think I need to add it as a new terrain. What?
Tell mom next year?
I can't hear you. What?
Does mom have to give her grandpa money?
No.
Say Andrew to keep her?
No. You don't have to. It's just called being nice. So I think... I wonder how I want to do this. Can I just add a new one? Control to play multiple lines, hold shift. Well, I've already got soil on here, so I can add it here. It's not going to be a big deal. Oh, but it's the same name. I think I need to change it back. We'll change this to -new. Excuse me. I don't want to get into some kind of weird naming consistency thing.
Hey Dad,
What?
what's your game?
Moonshot. I don't remember what those are.
Puzzle is that like you have to solve like a puzzle, and after you solve it, if you get it wrong, the puzzle is picture a monster and then reach out and kill you.
Okay, I've never heard that before, and that's nightmare inducing. I'm not doing that.
What?
I said it's nightmare inducing. I'm not gonna give people nightmares of monsters coming out of puzzles. Gross.
Why?
Because it's nightmare inducing.
Well, then it's an alien. Could on a different planet.
You've got issues, kid. Just
I don't
saying.
have issues.
I just draw it. I can't
just
drag
want
it.
you to play a lot of board games.
I guess that's true. There is that. Is that where I drop it? Atlas texture is modified. Would you like to automatically create tiles in the Atlas? Yeah, yes. Okay, so now I've got a new tile map. Sorry. What? No, you can't throw it in the trash. You gotta go put it in the sink and get the ice, let the ice melt. Tell you, kids, man. Sometimes they just don't want to stop talking. So those have a physical layer 0. Is that what I need? I'm struggling. I don't remember how I did this. Yeah, there we go. So now I've got to pick one of these. Okay, now I'm remembering what I'm doing here.
Oh, upstairs.
Sorry. Do. There we go. Nope.
Why is it cold upstairs, but not down here?
Because it's always warm down here because of the furnace. Don't push on my chair, please.
That's weird because heat rises.
Yes, but this room is also enclosed because the door's always shut and there's a vent right above your head.
That was confusing.
Oh, it's just me building walls. I gotta put these boxes around it so that you can run into them.
Run into him.
Well, so you don't run through them. Yeah, that one's really bad. Oh, this one's got a really wicked line there, isn't it? Huh? No, I printed something. I haven't taken it off the printer yet. Hmm. What? Sure.
You're making another light?
I am, yep. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on such minute details of this. It's really not that important. Okay, I'm gonna stop wasting my time on that one. Just yeah, you're right. I'm not going to notice if it overlaps a pixel here or there. It really makes no difference. It's just my OCD wants to cover up all the color. This one. All right, now we're going into expedited mode. Can I just clear it and start over? Rotate. this one didn't go far enough over. Huh, that was dumb. I only went to the edge of the view angle, not the thing. Nice, okay. So now I think that's done. Now, somewhere, don't I set this up as something? Hi. Oh, there it is. So that tile set, so it already has the right collision layers. Oops. Okay, let's see. Now, I have... Did I give him different layers? ID 0, 2, and 3. I think that's fine. Now, I need to... get the right ones here. Oh crap, I need to... I gotta remember how to change layer. How do I change that layer? Because I have a layer here called rocks. Is that what this ID is? I don't remember. This is just the drawing part. I need to do it here, I thought, right? So I know it's 390 by 390. Use texture is on. Let's not have it in paint mode because I'll screw something up. So I have a layer called rocks. Alright, I gotta Google it because I don't remember. To the Googs! In the text box. Tile set layers. Tile map layers, that's what I meant to say. So I hit save. Now selecting your tiles for painting. Oh, there we go. Inside of tiles, I change it there. All right. So I need to select the tile map. And I set this to rocks. There we go. And now when I select it, now it's gone. Hey, it worked. But you're laying on my floor.
Yeah.
What? The floor is comfier. The hard concrete floor is comfier than a chair.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, kid.
What?
Nothing. Look at that. I got corners now. Hooray.
It's not comfy for
And go this way. And I'll actually put one here. What? No, not the knitted one. I don't want that on the floor.
What?
Huh?
No, the gray one.
Oh yeah, my work one? Yeah, that's fine. You can do that one. Alright. Oops. There we go. Uh-huh. Look at that. At least from up here, they look good. Oh, oops. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, I can change the color, though. Oops, wrong one. Bam. There we go. All right, let's save it. Let's go check it out. I wonder, watch yourself. I don't want to hit you when I roll back. You know, there's a couch just over there you can lay on. Okay, let's see here about... do I have like God mode or something so I don't die? Is that in the settings somewhere? Yes, that is true statement. Sometimes their logic is just not there.
Well, my logic is logical.
Your logic is logical. You're laying on a concrete floor when you could go lay on a couch.
Yeah, concrete floor, comfy.
Wait till you're 30, it won't be comfy. Let's see. I thought I had some kind of like God mode thing set up where I wouldn't die. Apparently not.
At recess, so we're sitting.
Alright, let's check these walls out and see if they work. I'll just try not to die.
And then she blames us, saying that we're hard talking. She comes in at like 1:05, and our recess starts at 1.
Yeah, it does look a little rough. Actually, they all still look a little rough. They don't line up quite right, but that's probably because I didn't actually build them. But I can't get out. That's what's important. Oh, that one really looks bad. Look at that. Whoa. Oh, sorry about the sound effects are freaking loud on this thing. There we go. And everything aches. I guess that's true. It might be comfortable while you're on it. It's when you get up is the problem. For me, that's mostly true, except that what happens is after like 10 minutes, everything just goes numb. So I guess that's true. It doesn't hurt until I try to get up, and then it all hurts for pretty much eternity.
Your game?
It is. All right. Oh, I can walk on that. I didn't realize I hadn't blocked that thing off yet. Okay, I think everything looks as good as it can be. I'm not going to get stuck outside the map at least, so that's good. Yep, that looks good. Dodge, duck, dive, dip. Ah. What?
Your math problem
What?
your math
Yeah, it does if you understand math.
I don't.
Okay, so that's good enough. I need to figure out now if I can update those and have it just mass update all the tiles, or if I have to go redraw it. But that's okay for now. Now I need to come back over here and take a look at, what is this thing? That is just a sprite. Ow! That was my face I just tried to rip off. Oh, I need to look at something I just thought of. All the drones are firing like at the same frequency. I kind of want to change that because I randomized their speed. They have a shoot timer. So they have a delay time, which is just a random number between 1 and 5. I want to have a little more variability because it seems like they're all happening at the same time. And so that's the delay. Shoot timer is stopped. So wait time is in seconds. I don't know if that's gonna make it any better or not. It might make it. I don't know. Let's see. What? I just picked it kind of randomly. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. There is a lot more variability. They don't seem like they're all shooting at once. Except that they are all doing a very good job of shooting at me and hitting me. I wonder if I can give them a little bit of variability on their accuracy. Let's see. Emit signal. So I am printing that transform. I'm going to drone transform. I'm thinking about giving their transform a little bit of variability just to make them a little less accurate. So the transform is always drone transform X and Y. What is it? Oh, we're 0. So where is that transform? What am I using to generate that? Or is that that must be a property of local transform to D. Okay, so that is that's built into the class. Excuse me. That's a float. I don't want it to be super inaccurate. Maybe I'll just keep it as is. I'm gonna put a note here to do make the shots a little more. I'll just do it. We'll just make it a little more variable and less accurate. So I'll take that float. I'll write a function, I think, that does it. Private float. I'm gonna call it direction variability. Float ret val is equal to nothing. Initial value. Let's see. I don't want to make them so they're absolutely off. I don't know what to put in here yet. So it only moves slightly. Accuracy. I'm gonna say just plain up, just Google that statement. Make them a little less accurate. So I wonder if there's a built-in function that does it for me. So the issue is a mathematical logical one if you consider the player to be the origin. I do like this, making it a range that I can control. Maybe control it based on the difficulty setting. Instead of changing the position, add to the angle instead. So either 25 or 50. Yeah, I'll think about that. I'm not going to finish it. I'm just going to keep it as is for now. I will put that function in. I'm going to say direction variability. Bless you. Direction variability. I'm going to put a big old to do here. Okay, all right, stop hitting that, please. I got a lot of things open, and there we go. Not a lot of things that I want open. Okay, let's turn this into that's just a sprite. Is that what I want? Because that's, I don't know if I need necessarily a scene. Let's see what I got. Excuse me. Actually, I do. It is an object. All right, let's. Scale it up 1.5. Let's save that. Now let's run it, make sure that sits in there right. Robots. Okay, that looks good. Now it's got collision. Excellent, excellent. All right, and now I just have that as a separate, as a child collision shape 2D underneath this guy. So we'll say collision shape 2D. Shape is going to be a rectangle. Okay, so what's the problem here? Whoop. Only provides a collision shape to give them shape. What? That's an... Oh, I've got to add an area 2D underneath it. There we go. Now it's fine. So now I'll have that so I can transition to a new interior level that has not been designed yet. Now I think I'm ready to save. Now I need to decorate a bunch of stuff, and I don't have a lot of materials built for that. Oops, wrong thing. I do have a bunch of crates. I can put some crates down. That's sound effects. Export presets. Ground, dirt, mesh, stone. Like these infestation things. Those are kind of cool. Those could just be decoration type things. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to make a bunch of stuff, unfortunately. Oh, I don't need that one anymore. Okay, let's work on... Can I want to check something real quick. So that changes that, oops, that color there. Oh, because I make it rocks, I didn't make it ground. If I make it ground, shaders, shade effect, shade editor. Oh, I was wondering if I could change the color of those tiles. I'll have to take a look at that. I'm not going to mess with that at the moment, though. So what I'm thinking about doing is, since it's supposed to be a crashed ship, change the line of where this thing is sitting so they look more burnt, and then make this a different, everything else a different color. So that way it kind of looks like it crashed into it. I also think I'm going to... maybe I won't. So I need a new scene. A new 2D scene. Oh, up on top. There we go. Now let's do that one. Let's start with the bat. Actually, I might just start with just the basics and create the basic boulders. Because what have I got here? Let's close the graphics. I've got object. Because I have crate and lid, and I call these all static 2D bodies. Static 2D body. Then I just have a collision shape 2D in here. Circle, is that gonna be? That's pretty good. And then let's look at that. That's light mask. Collision is... Oh, I don't have that collision, right? So this collision layer is an object and can collide with players, enemies, objects, items, areas, and projectiles. Yeah. So this is a scene, an object. I'm gonna call this large call it large rock. I don't want to call it boulder. Okay, I need to take a quick break. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Bio time. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. That was a bit of an emergency bio break. And my music is not playing. Yes, it is. They must have just changed songs. I'm like, what is happening here? An emergency bio break that also turned into a getting my daughter some oranges for breakfast. At least she's eating, so that's good. She's one of those kids that doesn't eat anything when she gets sick. Just absolutely nothing. And that's a bit problematic for her, because then she also doesn't drink, so she gets really dehydrated too. So yeah, and then I just went up and down the stairs, and now I think I'm gonna die. I do feel good, just the coughing just gets out of hand. And I got orange juice in my mouth, so I got a weird taste. There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna create a couple of scenes here. What are these? Static body. That's what they are. Didn't actually call this large. I'm gonna call this one. Ooh, orange in my mouth. Ugh. I like oranges, but this, well, I should say orange. I peel the orange by biting into the rind. So it's really orange rind that I'm tasting. There we go. Oh, these are actually infestations, not rocks. I'm calling them rocks. Oh well, it is what it is. It's fine. Okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? We're gonna, oops, start here in the center. And now we're gonna add a collision shape. I think after this, since it's gonna be a kind of another lazy day, I'm going to be playing I think I'm gonna be playing a little more retro games. I actually really had fun playing Zelda yesterday. I haven't played that in quite a while. I might just continue it on and just do a playthrough of all the Zelda games that I own, with the exception of the original Zelda 2, because that game sucks. And even when cheating, I have never been able to beat it, so we'll see. Large. Cluster. Let's see. I do have a slice of pizza here to help increase my protein intake. Mm-hmm. All right. Trying to think of what else I want to put. Yeah, we'll create a couple more. Let's go center here. I'm gonna have to look at doing lighting and stuff too pretty soon, because I think I'm getting to the point where the mechanics of the game are looking pretty good. Now I just got to work on that kind of look and feel of it. Oh. And let's see. We're gonna do a thing like this. Oh, that's the one I just did. Medium rocks. All right, I need to adjust these. These collisions need to be on the bottom. I just don't like seeing that. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out a bit. And I'm gonna do just a few things like transform. Put just a few of these like type of boulders out here. I'm gonna create a child node. I'm gonna call it just a 2D, a node 2D. I'm just gonna call it decoration, just so I can put all these things underneath it. It's not gonna make them go away, but it helps organize things a little bit better. I want to create a couple of small rock ones. Do. I'm gonna try to keep this to using a capsule, I think. Yeah, I like that. Small rock 2. We'll do small rock 3 as well. Okay, I think... Oops, that's way too big. Gosh, that is just getting absolutely ridiculous. Small rock. There we go. Let's close those. The advantage is I can kind of put these things kind of all over like this, not a toilet. And I can kind of hide some of that stuff. Isn't that swell? Especially on these corners that look kind of garbage. There we go. Things don't have to be perfect, you just have to know how to hide them. I need to figure out how I can paint this interior so it looks like a tall rock or a plateau or something. What on earth? Weird. Okay, put all of these inside of there. I need to figure out how I can make things look like distorted or damaged. That would be kind of cool. Like have a burned effect. I wonder if I have something. I thought there was. Overlay. No. Just delete lattice. That's just a regular thing. Mesh. Oh, dirt patch. That's cool. I wonder if I can do this. Ooh, I got an idea. Let's move these out of the way. Can I change this so it's transparent slightly? So what is this? This is just a sprite 2D. Can I make a sprite 2D partly transparent? I think that would give it a cool effect. Oh, the opacity. That's the word I'm looking for. I want it to be opacitized. Modulate alpha. Modulate it. Yeah, there we go. can slap this on top. That actually might work for the making things look damaged. Or the brushes. I can do stuff with the brushes too. That might actually work really well. Wind advisory. What's the wind like? I know it was blowing pretty hard. Intellicast. Weather Underground, I guess that's what it is now. In case anyone wants to know where I live, it's not hard to find me. Gotten a little bit of rain. 20 to 30 miles an hour. Occasional wind gusts of up to 40 miles an hour. I'm gonna have to go move my trash cans, I think. If they haven't already disappeared. Let's go check that out. Let's log in. Let's see. He's into the Authenticator app. Authentication code. Do, 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 do. Well, I don't see any trash cans out in the yard or down the street, so I think that's probably good. Looks like a bunch of leaves and crap have already blown up against the corner of the house. Great. Alright, let's save this. I'm gonna go do a walkaboot. Yeah, that actually does look pretty cool. And I can use the debris as deflectors. Suck it, aliens! Nice. All right. Oh, I want to go find some of these rocks, and I'm going to try out some of this moss. Okay. Maybe that's what I'll do on the ground here. Let's take a look at that. Nah, it's got that what looks like tile. I don't want that. Yeah, I want to delete dirt patch. White. Whoa! That is so big. Huh. Those are some big bugs. Okay. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Okay, so let's put... Yeah. Oh, that's that thing. Let's do, I'm gonna change gears here real quick. Because I've been doing this for almost 2 hours, which is about my normal time period. I might go a little longer today. I mean, I know I'm gonna end up playing some retro games. But let's go inside shuttle. I need to think my things out loud. So I'm gonna put together a few to-do list items here. Actually, I'm going to I don't think I'm doing that. This is what I'm working on now. I want to get so I can add a starting state to everything. What's up, kiddo? What? Huh? Oh, okay. So brain fart. I got distracted. Oh, I'm gonna add the damaging to each system, and then I'm gonna have to put a little logic in so that it removes the damage state once they're repaired. That's kind of my thoughts. So it'll be these systems, maybe. So let's go look at that inside shuttle. Is this one? Oh, that's that. Let's close that. Hey, can you close that door, kid? Please? It's causing a draft and it's making my feet cold. Thank you. Let's see. So I've got the world. I can't know. I need to put this inside globals. Health, oxygen level. Okay, so each of the different ship parts need to have a health status. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might not do. Okay. Let me look. Do I have the mechanics on the difficulty set up here? I thought I kind of had worked out the mechanics. Because I have 3 difficulty settings. So I have easy, medium, hard. 3 of each part. 5 of each part. And 7 of each part. How am I gonna keep track of that? Hmm. Public Boolean. What are the different systems? We're gonna say engines repaired. Bless you. All repaired. Excuse me. Navigation. Repaired. So now that I have a tracker, now they're not repaired until I've collected enough parts and I've interacted with the system on the ship. Part count. Okay, so now I got all those parts. Now I'm going to, oops. Make a public. Repair ship. So we're gonna say switch ship system dot to lower case so we need engine. Life support. Excuse me, hull. Oh, no. Communications. Navigation. Oh, no. I'm gonna say private int. Get required parts count. Switch current difficulty. Easy. Return 3. That's how I make myself invulnerable, is I have it in debug mode. Okay, so if it's engine, and if engine parts count is greater than or equal to get required parts count, then return true. Else, return false. All parts count. Nope. Navigation parts count. There we go. It's a little repetitive, but and I could make it less if I got rid of the brackets too, I guess. Actually, I think I will do that. Oops, shit. There we go. A little bit smaller. Okay, I have that. Now, so now when I do ship communications, I'm going to say globals dot I define it, don't I? Oh, player globals. Oh, I have starting ship areas. Oh well. So if, then I will say message is equal to communications repaired. Don't have enough parts to repair the communications system at this time. Let's make this public. Rename the symbol to get. Int parts remaining is equal to player globals dot get parts, get required parts count minus player globals dot communication parts count. All right, let's try that, make sure that it works as expected. I need 3 more parts. Look at that. Ooh, look. Oh. Didn't know I could edit that. Gotta fix that for sure. Need some ideas for meal plans. I don't know what they're gonna be. Okay. That did work, right? I lost track of what I was doing. Oh, that's right, because I needed to fix the UI. Because the UI, the message box. Cannot be editable. There we go. back to the code. So if player globals dot repair ship system engines I'm just gonna do this here. Actually, I'm just gonna copy and paste for now. Now this one's going to be a little different too. I need to think about this one. I'm going to put this in here. Life support parts count. Navigation, life support, navigation parts count. All right, I'll do, whoops, another quick save here. And a quick run just to make sure it looks right. And then I got to come up with meal plans. I need 3 more parts. All right, now I need to add the overlay. What inspired this game? That's a good question. I don't know exactly. It just kind of was one of these things I was thinking about one day. Let's see. I have notes on something, but it mostly was just a... I'm sure it came out of, I'm going to say like an idea farm, but maybe something like a game jam prompt or something like that. I think that's what started it initially. It was a prompt somewhere for a theme or something, and that's really what kind of started it. And then I just kind of worked on that, and that's where it kind of came from. It wasn't anything. This isn't like just some like deep down dream that I've ever thought of. I think it was some kind of a prompt. I'm sure I saw it like on Reddit or on like itch.io or something like that, where I got this. I'm like, oh, that'd be a fun idea. Let's see. Oh, I put an oxygen tank up there. Now I want to have... let's see. Yeah, I gotta come up with meal plans. What should I have? What should I have for lunches and dinners? Hamburger dinner ideas. Ooh, a casserole. Tater tot casserole. An omelet with spinach and some potatoes. Oh, that sounds really good. That does sound really, really good. I don't know what that is, but that looks good too. It's cold today, so all kinds of soup look good. Bacon cheeseburger tater tot bites. This sounds very American and very fattening. Okay, okay. I don't know why you're using a lid, but whatever. Yeah, that's not allowed. You can't eat that anymore. Like, what are you doing? Ooh, loaded waffle fries. That actually looks pretty good. Dill pickles, frozen waffle fries, bacon, ground beef. I could probably get behind this. I don't know if we have any more tomatoes. I think we went through all of them. We're gonna put this on the maybe category. Tomatoes garnished. Tomato is probably one of the best things you can put on that stuff. I love tomatoes though. I eat tomatoes just like when we have them, I'll just slice them and just eat them as my meal. Let's see, we got some chicken too. Chicken dinner ideas. Marry me chicken. Ooh, oh, what was that? We had a recipe with some stuffed chicken breasts. Do you like feta cheese, Natalie? Do you like feta cheese?
No.
Yeah, you're weird.
It's gross.
Stuffed chicken breast recipes. What if we stuffed them with mushrooms instead? That actually looks pretty tasty. Yep, there we go. Because those packages of chicken breasts we've been getting lately have been huge, so they'd work well for this kind of a recipe. Yeah, that's 3 meals. What else could we have? Oh, we have some shrimp. We have some frozen shrimp. One, two, three. That's 4 meals. Today's Sunday, so that gets us through Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Do we have anything going on this week? No, I think that's good. I think 4 meals is good, at least for now. There. A little bit of brain power is all it takes. Let's see. I want to add... What was that I put on this thing over here? Was it a... what was it? Ceiling hole. That's what it was. Excuse me. Oh, let's see. Why can't I find the thing? Mesh? No, it's not mesh. Nope, I want to delete that. Oh, there we go. Ceiling hole. So I'm going to add it like this. And it's not transform, it is. Modulation, that's what I'm looking for. Let's see how that looks. Oops. So I think I want to also cover up those lights so they're off. I think I'm gonna have to create a whole new object for each one of these that incorporates those changes. So I'm gonna add that. Create new ship objects that show damage to swap around in ship. And then I need to be able to switch between damaged and repaired ship systems. Oh, my throat is starting to get a little scratchy. I think we might be reaching the end. For today, at least, or for now. Maybe I'll take a break and come back later. If I do that, then I need to just decorate the outside world. Yep. So I think I'm gonna just come up with my to-do list, my bucket list, and then take a break where I can move around a bit, let my throat relax, and then we'll see how things go from there. I think that's pretty much it, because I'm going to build a bunch more decoration. I'm going to put some more terrain features. And then I will look at, I want to build this scrapped ship. I'll build that, and then I think that'll be a good place. Oh, and create a ship. Create ship parts. I might actually work on this decoration stuff offline just because it's tedious and kind of boring. But we'll see. Yeah. I still keep burping orange. Gross. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll call this a good stopping point for now. I will work on those things. I might be back later today. Like I said, it's gonna be kind of a lazy day, so we'll see. I'm definitely gonna be taking a break and playing some video games, at least in my spare time. And yeah, I might stream it. Who knows? We'll see. Just kind of depends on how everyone's feeling, in particular the one that's still sleeping on my floor. But yeah, nope, it's been a pretty productive morning, I think, considering I had no motivation when I got started. And then I will, let's see, it's Sunday today. I don't typically stream on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday just because my days are a little insane. So I will be back for sure on Thursday evening, unless of course I still have a bunch of sick people, then I might stream during the week when I'm not working. We'll see. So I guess until then, everybody, take it easy, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye.